plant people, I'm back. And today I thought I would do a really fun video on Peperomia. I'm going to show you guys my collection of Peperomia and how I care for them and any tips and tricks that I have learned with them throughout the way. I'm not going to ramble. Peperomias are awesome, they're cute, they're little, they're colorful, they're textured. Let's just get right into the video. The first Peperomia that I'm going to show you is definitely one of my favorites and kind of one of my newer Peperomias. I've had him for about 4 months, 5 months, somewhere around that realm. Maybe not even that long, honestly. But this is my Peperomia Frost. Such a beautiful Peperomia. I was kind of nervous when I got this guy because I had never had a type of Peperomia like this before, and I had really no idea how to care for it. But honestly, like, I kind of just winged it, and I've been doing so well. She has so much new growth coming in here. It's actually insane. I think that I'm going to have to repot this Peperomia, and I've never repotted one. Well, I guess I have repotted one, but I never like repotted one that of this size. And I'm a little nervous because she is super dense. She has so many little leaves in here that I don't want to like break them. But this is like by far one of my favorite Peperomias. Probably one of my favorite plants because just the sparkly silvery sheen and the texture on the leaves, like, you really just can't beat it. So the way I care for this guy is I let him dry out pretty much completely before I water him. And that has been working for me, honestly. Like, I don't think these guys like to be overly watered. So I just let him dry out, and then I'll water him pretty thoroughly, and that's that. I have him in front of my grow light, and it's red and blue grow lights, and he is loving it. He's loving it. Like, he is just doing so good, I can't even begin to tell you guys. So, that's my first Peperomia. Now, my second Peperomia is pretty similar to that one, and this is my Replemomia, or Peperomia Caperata, and this is like the burgundy one, and this has grown crazy for me as well. I got this one the same time as I got the Peperomia Frost, and they've both just been taken off. So this guy has such beautiful purpley, magenta, burgundy leaves. You really just cannot beat it. Like, you cannot beat it. This is beautiful, and of course on camera it always looks more burgundy and dark than it really is, but when I show you the close-up you'll see that like there's really variation within the leaves. Like, some leaves are really pinky burgundy, and then some have like a green. It's just such a gorgeous plant. Like, same thing with her, I let her dry out and then I will water her, but she's just doing so amazing. And right when I got her, I told myself I'm gonna give her a good amount of light because I really don't want her to lose this beautiful color that she has. And so I've had her in front of my red and blue grow lights, and guys, let me tell you, she has kept her color. Her new leaves are coming in beautifully. So I'm like really impressed with myself. I don't know why I just thought that this would be a hard plant to care for, but honestly, like, she's been doing so well. And so if you have one of these and you want them to keep the color, I definitely would suggest giving them more light. Obviously not like direct south window facing sun, but she's gonna want like a bright light in order to keep this beautiful color that she has. Next Peperomia that I'll show you is pretty much similar to the ones I just showed you, in the way that it is also a ripple Peperomia, and it is this guy. So this is a small guy. Bless me. So this is I forgot, I honestly don't know the exact name of this. Really cute, like light green, and even like some leaves are more of like a minty almost green with white. This is just a beautiful guy, honestly, like little specks of white and everything. And I know that this one looks small, but I've gone through some stuff with this, I won't even lie. Like, I've forgotten to water it. Like, if you don't water it when it needs water, and you let it go, like, say a day, it will lose some bottom leaves, but, you know, that's kind of with a lot of plants, I feel. But I love this guy. So cute. So cute. Perfect for a fairy garden or a little terrarium. And honestly, with the speed of growing with Peperomias, I'd say they're in the medium range. Like, they can grow pretty fast if you give them the correct conditions. The next Peperomia that I will show you is one of my favorite plants, and I'll just show you it. Do you guys know what this is? This is my Peperomia, and no one knows how to say this name, okay? Maybe some people do. I'm gonna get out my phone right now. This is a Peperomia Puteolata. Puteolata. It's also known as the parallel Peperomia. It has a few different names that it goes by. But this guy I have had for a really long time, before it became the hype, before whatever, it was popular. And I've gone through some things with this girl. I won't lie. This girl is very easy to either under or over water. She likes the very perfect amount. So if you underwater her, she will lose leaves. Simple as that. She will just start, the leaves will just start coming right off. If you overwater her, the leaves will just fall off, okay? This guy, she's a little bit fussy, I won't lie. But she has grown crazy for me ever since I put her in front of my grow light. Like, she has grown so much new growth. It's just kind of insane. She is just so beautiful. Like, look at that. So beautiful. The leaves like kind of feel like cardboard a little bit. Just a gorgeous plant. And she has new growth coming in right there, right here, as you can see. So I'm pretty sure there's 2 different plants in here. I don't know, but she has 2 new spikes coming out along with these 3 that she already has. And really just a gorgeous girl. She's starting to like lean a little bit and trail. And I think that's just because she's getting long and heavy. So, I mean, I'm just gonna let her continue to do her thing. But that is just such a beautiful Peperomia. It's very like, very different from other plants, honestly. Like, it has a different type of vibe. So, love her, but definitely a little bit more tricky than my others. Now, the next one that I'll show you is the one that we all know, and you can find it in your grocery store probably. This is the Peperomia Obtusifolia. Now, I have 2 plants in this one pot. The first one is your regular green Obtusifolia. The other one in here is the variegated one. I just put them both in the same pot because I figured, why not? This is a... what do I say about her? Honestly, these can be either very easy or very hard. I feel like the more you neglect these, the better they do. I've had her in a corner, like where my grow lights are, where I can't really see her because she's shielded by other plants. I haven't been watering her often at all, like maybe once every week and a half to 2 weeks. And that's honestly what she likes the best, because when I had her in my site, I would just water her whenever the soil is dry and blah blah blah. She got root rot. These, if you have one of these, you probably experienced these rotting. Now, they will start to rot down at the bottom of the stems, Like right here is typically where they start to rot, and you know, because then like the top will just start to flop because it's not getting any water, because the stem's rotting. Obviously mine's a little bit misshapen, but that's because I told you she's in a weird corner. She lives by other plants. She actually is really doing good right now. So the only thing I will say about this is regularly check this guy for spider mites because she could be prone to them. But otherwise, really just don't overwater this because as soon as it rots, and that's pretty much the end. Unless you cut it and take a cutting, but that can be hard too with these. This is my Peperomia Obtusifolia. The next Peperomia that I'll show you is honestly one of my favorites. I think I've said that like 3 times already, but this one is just by the look of it is like very different. So this is the Peperomia pincushion, or it also goes, the scientific name is Ferreyrae? Ferreyrae? I don't know how to say it, but I'll put it at the bottom, of course. How cool is this? Now, I actually have two jars of cuttings of these. And they look pretty cool. I actually prefer them in water. So I'll tell you what happened with these. I had one big full plant of this. It kind of was a nightmare because I either overwatered it or underwatered it. It got very bad rot. The stems like rotted halfway up. So what I did was I just cut the like tops of the plant where there was no rot, obviously, and I took off these little, I guess these are leaves. I took them off at the bottom, stuck them in water, and they've been in here ever since. And it's been like, I want to say it's been almost a year that they've been in here. And they haven't grown crazy, but they're just enough. I have them in my little windowsill in here, and they look so cute. Like, I really like these. And I have found it way easier to just grow them in water because then I don't have to worry about over or under watering these or them rotting, because there's nothing worse than your stem rotting on your plant. Like, there's nothing worse. So I have found that the easiest way to care for these is to just have them in water. And come at me in the comments if you want. I don't know. Please leave me your experience with this type of Peperomia because it has been a nightmare for me. But then once I put them in water, they're just really cute and I really don't even pay attention to them. I honestly had them in the same water for months and I just keep refilling it. But actually, for the video, I cleaned it today. So I really like this Peperomia. It's very, very cute. So if you could find one of these, I would suggest getting them, but if you're growing it in soil, keep an eye on it. The next Peperomia that I'm going to show you is a little sad. I won't lie. So this, here it is. If you can tell what this is, it's a watermelon Peperomia. I got this from online from a very untrustworthy seller, and she was a lot bigger when I got her. I chopped off a lot of the leaves, and why I didn't propagate them? Oh, I did propagate them. I'll show you. So, she came in the mail very beat up. Very beat up. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna give this girl a trim. I cut off a bunch of the bottom leaves and I decided to propagate 3 of them that were looking good. And guys, like, if you can just take a look. So I have 3 different leaf stem cuttings in here. And if you could just see these roots. Holy crap. I'm beyond happy with myself for deciding to propagate these. The roots are beautiful, magnificent, and just beautiful. They're doing way better than I even expected. So I'm really hoping to get little watermelon peperomia babies, because that would be cool, right? I mean, this plant really isn't doing bad. She had bad cold damage when I got her and everything, so she's actually looking pretty good. She just has not put out much new growth lately. I don't know what's going on with her. If you have tips of what I should do with her, please let me know. So, I don't know. I really just want to order like a big full watermelon peperomia at this point, because this is just annoying me. But the cuttings, like that's fun. The last type of peperomia that I have that I'll show you is also another story. Maybe you'll like be able to guess when I show you. So, what is this? What is this? You might be asking. Okay, so from work, I got a peperomia from there because I never seen it before. By the way, I work in a floral shop, and so I've never seen this type of peperomia. On the tag it said Peperomia Pixie, so whatever, I just picked it up because we clearanced it because it wasn't doing good, and it was actually really doing good in my plant room for a while. Like, it was in a pot and it was just fine. Then something happened. Either fungus or overwatering or something, and she rotted. But you know, like when your plant starts rotting towards the bottom, the top is still okay. So I cut the top and I was like, alright, like I really don't think this is gonna make it. It was like all wimpy, and it was just like, I was like, whatever, I'll just do it. I have this cute little shot glass bottle. I don't drink, but I have this cute little bottle, so I stuck them in here. I don't know if you could see the roots in there, but, and she has a bunch of new little baby leaves, if you can see, and it's really cute. I think it just looks so cute in this little thing, so I really don't plan on taking it out anytime soon. So yeah, I don't know what the real name for this is. I thought it was like a Pixie peperomia, but that probably might be wrong. But it's really cute, light green, very light green color. I mean, she's really not getting much light where I have her. She's just like on a little shelf, but that's that. And that's kind of a success story. Peperomias are beautiful, cute little plants. They can be finicky if you don't water them right. But when it comes to humidity, they really don't need a crazy amount of humidity. I mean, my plant room is humid as it is, so I really don't worry about giving these guys extra humidity at all. They're pretty tolerant of that. And they can go without watering, but like, if you leave it over a day when the soil is way too dry, like, it'll probably lose some bottom leaves. They'll probably yellow or droop or, you know, anything like that. But when it comes to propagating your peperomias, actually I'm really new to propagating them. I only started about a month or two ago, and I have had pretty good success. I mean, I have these, the watermelon ones, which I just showed you, but I also propagated my Peperomia Frost, and I have 2 leaves in here. As you can see, they have beautiful little roots and little babies growing. I don't know if you can see that. I'll insert a little clip. But guys, like, so cute. The little babies on it are just so miniature, so little. Both of them have little babies on them as well. I'll probably take them out. But guys, I'm really excited. Like, I'm gonna have Peperomia Frost babies. How pretty. And they look cute in this little thing. And yes, it has magnets because I tried to like magneticize it to something and it was too heavy, so I really hope that you guys loved this Peperomia video, and maybe you learned a thing or two, or now you have a new Peperomia on your wish list, because I really do love all the Peperomias I have. They're pretty diverse and different, and they're just so beautiful. Like, they really are like little works of art. They really are, and I like how they're small. So please comment your favorite Peperomia that I have in my collection down below, and then also comment your favorite Peperomia that you have. If it's different, if it's the same, then oh, we're twins. But anyway, I really love plants, and I love how there's so many different species and genuses and varieties and families and blah blah blah. I just really find it so fascinating, and on my channel I'm really just trying to I'm trying to I'm trying to share my love for plants with you guys, and hopefully I can get more people to love plants because they're just amazing. I just love them. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video, and if there's anything that I missed, or if you have any tips for me, please leave them down below. Like, I'm not a know-it-all, I don't know everything. So just let me know if I'm doing something wrong. I mean, I don't think I am because all my Peperomias are doing relatively well. But, I mean, just comment your thoughts, please. Subscribe to this channel if you like me, if you like my plants, if you're catching my vibe, you know? Because, I don't know, I love you guys. Like, I love when you guys comment. I love the plant community. So just comment and subscribe, and I love you guys so much. Buy some Peperomias and have a great day.